Hey, Rakas, welcome back to your number one rugby podcast. Rakas, settle down, sit down, Salapanzi. Ooh, let's get ready. It's 60 minutes for us to focus. And when I talk about us, I'm Johan de Jong. And next to me is the one and only. Hey, there he is, the pocket rocket. Rudy
Hey guys, I'm Rudy Page.
Hey, welcome to the show. Hey, Page, how are you doing? Are you good, eh?
Partner, I'm fantastic. As everyone saw, Rakas, it was my anniversary with my wife. My brownie points are up. I'm in the good books, so it's going well with me,
what
partner.
What number are we now, eh? Is it a Sia Kulisi? Is it a Pieter Stef de
It's
Toy?
actually Sia.
Is it a Sia Kulisi?
6-year marriage anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you, boy.
Put a zero, hopefully a zero onto it, and the numbers can just grow. Like the episodes can grow, the numbers will grow. Okay, seatbelt.
Yeah, beter be.
Yeah. No, all good, eh? And
Yeah.
you can't tell me wear anything. Wear black. Yeah, I'll come on. You like this jersey?
Good.
You like this jersey?
I'm going to give you all the flowers.
Yes,
I'm going to give the Stormers all the flowers. It's a beautiful jersey. Stormers are looking fantastic. So good on you.
Bulls too. We'll meet each other on the 2nd of March, is it?
Yeah.
Up in Loftus. I think we should go.
We're definitely going to go.
Yeah, we have to go. Yeah, my weekend was awesome.
Is it?
Fantastic weekend. Getting ready for the 10s. The 10s is coming up. Guys, 2nd and 3rd of February, 10s is coming up. Like, are you going to be there, partner?
I'll be coaching a little bit there, but obviously it's not going to be coaching. It's going to be more about fun as it is a social tournament.
Coach Carter, yes.
So I'm going for the social event, guys. I'm just going to have a good time at the 10s in Cape Town.
I'll be joining one of those teams, but close to the time, I'll announce the team. Eh? Yeah, fantastic weekend for myself as well. It was a bit of up and down. I was also in hospital with the little ones here and knocked to the head. But yeah. Father needs to check these things, so it's been an up and down weekend. But fantastic. But partner, before we get going, let's talk about our family.
Yes.
Before this episode starts, let's talk about the family. Vin Diesel, talk about the family. Let's go. Hey, welcome to Behind the Rock. Hey, this episode is brought to you by Lulabet. Okay, sports.lulabet.co.za. Okay, they are family. They're looking after us. Hey, after the two of us, making sure that we bring Behind the Rock to you. And like always, we've got Rooibos Man Skin Care. The people that wants to take us to Bad Boys 4, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Our family.
I had no clue what just happened. I had no clue.
Vin Diesel sometimes want to show
Vin Diesel from Wish. Yeah, the show.
The cheaper version.
That was terrible. Okay.
I'll go.
I know he wasn't Zuidooster, but I had no clue what happened.
The acting skills will get there.
Meneer.
But yes, it is what it is. Eh? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta say thank you for this opportunity by these people. Eh?
They're keeping the lights on, and nothing can be successful without support. So. Obviously, our sponsors, that is massive thank you to those guys. Partner, I want to quickly come to you. The lineup is very simple today, Rakas. We obviously got a bit of news. There's a lot of stuff that happened in the
let's cover that.
rugby world. There's news. We're going to go through the results of the Investec Champions Cup in our teams playing in the Challenge Cup. We got a fantastic interview coming up with none other than Cape Town, Old Newlands faithful, Stormers, South African. He is one of the most loved rugby players out there.
People's person.
Yes. Biggest smile in the world. Fantastic rugby player. Just celebrated playing 100 games for the Stormers recently. We have Scarra Ntubeni on the show. Ntubeni. Yes.
You're fantastic, eh?
And then also on the episode we're gonna go into the fixtures, guys. There's still Investec Champions Cup this coming weekend. Challenge Cup. And then obviously our beauty moment of the week. This week is coming from a French team, but you guys are gonna have to wait until the end of the episode to see that. And that's an exciting episode coming for you guys.
Yeah. Exciting to see Scatman. Hey, the people's person. I've never heard someone say Scarra's nie lekker ou nie.
Nee?
He's a legend. Lekker ou, people's person. But he's getting... don't judge the book by its cover. The hair doesn't look his age, but yeah, we'll cross that one as we get there.
I apologize, Cats, when you're watching this, but damn, you're right there on the top part.
I like the new haircut, the fade. You cut that little tucker, the tucker is gone. It's about the fade now. We're moving forward. Yeah, excited to see Scatman, eh? But partner, quickly, what's happening on news? Any news from... Couple of big news, actually, eh?
Talk me through it.
Any Ferrell?
Andy Farrell,
British and Irish Lions
coach.
new coach here taking over for the Australian 2025.
And he's going to juggle the two jobs simultaneously, being the Irish coach and the British and Irish Lions coach, which is very interesting. But I think it might be a good thing for them.
It's a very good
having
thing for
consistency.
them. Something new as well, because
And he's been, if we're totally honest with ourselves, he's been the dominant coach. Obviously,
Ireland
they had not a bad World Cup, but a bad loss against the All Blacks in the World Cup. But leading up to that, the Ireland team was number one in the world.
Number one in the world.
They were playing the best rugby, the most attractive rugby. So that was obviously, from a coaching point of view, he got reward for what he's done with the Irish team.
It's been brilliant.
So
and he's a fantastic coach, and the stuff that he did here, like you said now, he's got a CV and a half.
Fantastic.
And that's fantastic to see. And then also the All Blacks also got their coach.
Scott Robinson.
Scott Robertson is also Robertson. Scott Robertson, the breakdancer. Yes.
Okay.
So he's. It was good to see. They started with the preseason as well. They started with some Bronco, and the guys are looking good. Hey, the records are flying there. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting year for us. We can't wait to get going, especially when it comes to Rugby Championship and the 2 tests against Ireland.
Yeah, I think obviously on Scott Robinson, I think he's obviously got a big task ahead of himself. I think, in my opinion, and I'm not saying the All Blacks were bad, but I think the All Blacks rugby did go through a bit of a dip under Ian Foster. They obviously had a fantastic World Cup where they got to the finals, but they're going to be in a rebuilding phase, and that might be scary for everyone. Because they're going to go under the radar a little bit. So Scott Robinson is taking over the All Blacks. A lot of the boys are retired, Aaron Smith and those guys stopping. There's going to be a new change, a new guard.
He's changing a lot of things. Because he also, I think he wanted some of the overseas boys to play for New Zealand. He wanted to change that as well. So that's up for the cards. We will see. We'll see in the next couple of weeks what's going to happen.
Any other news, partner?
Yeah, a couple of new signings, Bordeaux. They've got the Rowan Jansen van Rensburg that's going from the Sharks, moving over for next season. That's the rumours. And also the Munster, Joey Carberry, that's joining them as well. But do they need new players because they're looking on fantastic form, unbeaten in Investec Champions Cup?
I think what the French sides do really well is when they have French internationals in certain positions, they sign overseas-based players in that position. So it covers them whenever they have international breaks. So let's say they got Mathieu Jalibert, which is a brilliant player. He's probably going to be the French flyer going into the Six Nations. So they need a really good backup flyer. And that's probably why they're going after Joey Carberry. You with me? The same with Rowan Jansen van Rensburg. They got Mufana, who is the 13, who is also a French international. So which means for out of the year, there's going to be probably 12 weeks not available. And then he's going to have to rest. So that's why they go and find international players that can slot in and make this team strong. They obviously got the financial side to back it up.
You would know. You've been there, done that. Got the money. Yes. Euros?
Yes, I'm a bezig.
Okay. Yeah, but as a squad, they're looking fantastic. The way they're playing rugby, it's. I was looking at that game and I'm like, yo.
Did you
see? The players, they went.
It's not the rugby for me. It's the crowd. It's a Sunday. Was it a Sunday evening? It was a Sunday evening, and it's packed. It's 20,000 people singing "Allez, blah." And it's de toi, allez, 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 allez. Oh, I love that song. Yes, then I want to do quick ball. Come on.
Vite, okay.
Vite. So, Bordeaux is looking good. Obviously, we're going to cover that result soon. But in the world of sport, in rugby news, I think that's everything. Anything else we missed?
No, that's it. Obviously, a couple of injuries as well. With Wilco Low, that's we'll see what's happening with his shoulder. Anton Dupont. He's playing some fantastic rugby, but he also went off with a shoulder injury, especially with the year ahead for him as well, with the Sevens and with the Six Nations and everything. So we'll have to see what the news will be, the medical team, and we'll cover that, especially next weekend. Yeah. Moving into the Range Rover, we take him out, checking the results.
Let's go through it.
Into our first 2 games. So obviously we got the Bulls and the Stormers. That's in the Investec Champions Cup. The first game, Bristol versus your boys, the Bulls. Score is Bristol 17, Bulls 31. Unbelievable. I'm sorry, Paige. It's too late to apologize. I need to apologize for.
You don't need to apologize.
I really thought
you don't need to apologize,
the
sir.
Bulls played fantastic rugby. Bristol, I thought like the players they do have in the Bristol squad, Stephen Luatua will step up. They've got.
You spent too much time in England, so you were clouded by. I don't know what.
100%, and with the I don't want to say a B team because a less strength team that went over, especially from the Bulls. Those guys have played fantastic rugby, especially guys that played the first couple of games in the season, but not the last couple with the Springboks coming back. You know, guys like Cyril Peterson, Devin Williams.
Man of the match performance.
Yeah, the new number 8. He's also knocking on the door, Gumeri.
Yes. The Sharks didn't want him. The Bulls took him.
He's knocking
hungry.
hard.
And he's physical. Hey,
physical.
Een man wil stop wees.
Yeah. No, he's playing fantastic rugby. Looking at your team, they unbelievable, especially Devin Williams. That's a good stand-up.
Partner. Obviously, when you were gloating over the festive season with your 7-up photos, and you guys were obviously feeling yourself. I told you the Bulls has looked fantastic the whole season.
No,
we had a hiccup. We had a stumble
agree.
block at Greenpoint.
Yes.
Fair enough. I take it on the chin.
Yeah.
We didn't look
It
like
happens to
ourselves.
all of
It
us.
happens to all of us. Okay. We turned it around. We looked awesome. And the scoreline is flattering to Bristol because they scored 2 tries in the end of the game. Okay? So it was a runaway from the Bulls. We were dominant. Honestly, utter dominance. I think everybody understands their role in a team. It looks like whoever slots into what position, it's effortless. It's an easy transition. It's like a DSG engine in a GTI that gears are popping into each other. 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to give it to you. Looking at the team, even in the squad as well, anyone can just filter in and move around. Especially.
It looks like a trophy-winning team.
No, we'll see at the end of the season. June will tell you what if it's trophy.
He's not a believer, guys. He's not a believer.
There's a lot of things up for grabs. The Shield is up for grab. The Investing Champions Cup is up for grab. The URC is up for grab. We'll see. Only time will tell. But I must say credit to Devin Williams that he hasn't played for the last 3 to 4 to 5 weeks with Willie being back. But just to come in and spark it up, it was fantastic. Cyril Peterson, the way he put Cyril into space. Small little things.
I know we don't have a lot of time to spend on this, but just on his thing, what for me is so important, partner, is he's a player that played for the Pumas week in and week out. And we always touch on this, right? You need to play a lot of rugby to be a good rugby player. He understands his game.
Yeah.
You understand? He's played hundreds and thousands of minutes on the field. So he understands what his game is about. He's an experienced player now, and you can just see he knows what he's about. He's got pace and he's got a good understanding for the game.
Yeah,
he's playing with people around him now, so he can only worry on his primary job.
100%.
And he's playing great rugby, and I'm happy for you.
I'm
happy for you, Devin Williams.
We're all happy. BTR is happy for you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Even though I'm Stormer, BTR is happy for him.
Yes.
Good to see, especially he's leading up his Stormers days, and now he's getting that opportunity.
He's getting reward as well.
Yes, and that's
awesome.
what we wanted to see. Yeah, so you guys are looking good. Obviously, then the game after, Stormers versus Sail Sharks. Okay, Stormers 31, Sail 24. Looks close, but I must say we were dominant in every asset of that game. That's from the front. Scrums, fantastic.
Your scrums are looking good.
Looking very good. And I must give credit to all the boys. You know, you've got Netling Fouchier that's carving it up at the front. Steve Sitole. Doesn't matter who plays.
Stop there quickly. Let's give Steve Sitole some flowers, okay?
Yes, give it to him. Throw it in the air.
Steve Sitole, I'm giving you flowers. Okay? You're playing great rugby.
Fantastic rugby, yeah. Slotting easily, coming back, being at the Stormers, going away, go learn a couple of things, coming back and dominating like that. And what surprised me was actually against the Sharks. Playing against Ox, that obviously got us into the final against England, dominating and just staying hard and making sure that pack is not going backwards.
I know the Stormers scrum is looking good, and I wanted to give Steve Sitole a lot of credit. I think he's playing brilliant rugby for the Stormers. I think he's taken his opportunity, and the Stormers must look after him.
And it doesn't matter who plays 1, 2, 3. Everyone that filters in, even like guys like Brock Harris, Ellie Vermaak, Joseph de Weber. It doesn't matter who plays, the scrum is solid. Die furniture boys kan opkom. Staan die vintage boys kan een beetje opkom.
Julle PPC-saksament staan.
They solid. And credit must also go to the scrum coach. I mean, Brock is doing fantastic work there as well. But like guys, the forward coach, the scrum coach.
As Brocky coach en scrum coach.
Yeah?
Brocky.
people's got to learn. He's 38 years old, so people's got to learn. So then also like Yanni Shamangi, that's obviously the scrum coach, and Rito's doing a fantastic job. So credit to the boys for making sure that we're solid up front, because the platform comes from up front.
Okay.
And our lineups as well. I said this a couple of weeks ago that we're going to miss Marvin, but the guys have been solid. I must say the leadership, whoever controls it, especially the coaches as well, they're doing a fantastic job. That there's also other guys at the backs that's also been fantastic. What's your thoughts on the Stormers? Who was shining bright like a diamond?
I don't know. You praising and worshipping
no,
and
I'm
the Stormers?
credit where it's due.
Wow.
Not because I'm,
No, I can see it.
S on my
He's
chest,
biased. Guys,
No, I'm
biased.
not
He's talking
biased.
about that line-out functioning.
I'm calling a spade, eh?
That line-out has actually been struggling until that game, because they had no one to compete against you guys.
You're not watching the Stormers, are you?
The Stormers throw the front ball to the prop the whole time. Every game in December, they throw the ball to the front to get the ball. That means
you're not watching all the minutes. You're just watching
every minute.
2 minutes and go to the toilet.
I'm watching every minute. I believe say mense aanvat. I believe. But obviously, as I always say, the three guys that make Stormers rugby great at the moment, and I know it's a team sport, but there's three guys that stand out. It's Manie Lebok, Damian Willemse, and Dion Fourie. Okay?
Yes.
Those
and
three
what
guys.
about Zas?
No, Zas.
Achieva Daimani. Achieva.
No, I'm talking about the pillars of the team,
okay.
the decision makers. Okay? So when Manie plays the Stormers end up on the winning side. I'm not talking. So that for me is the cruise. Manie needs to last the whole season. Damien need to last the whole season, and Dion Fourie need to last the whole season.
I agree with Manie. Manie's in fantastic form, and like a couple of episodes ago, he said he learned so much, obviously, from the Rugby World Cup, and just to see how confident he is, when he takes that opportunity to go for poles, when he goes for touch, it's not like kicking it out here. Make sure. Hulle sê mens altyd of the force order, maak seker. He takes that extra yards, because that extra yards, extra meters closer to the line makes it easier for our mauls to kick in. He's been playing fantastic rugby. Guys like Leolan Zas, he's been sparking it up now the past couple of weeks. You said it last week.
I told you, I honestly think
he's solid, man. He's physical and he's solid.
He can give himself a good shout this year in becoming a Springbok.
Yeah, he's got all the attributes, He's strong in the air, he's physical, and he can play center. He played center as well. So he's got that ability to put Achiever into space, Achiever back to him under the poles.
He's hard, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's a physical winger, and that's a good attribute to have, especially at international rugby, I think.
No, I totally agree, yeah.
So I must say, Sale Sharks, understrength team. If we look at them on paper,
there's
realistic with themselves, they had no English internationals playing. 4 didn't play, Tuolangi didn't play. It was only Curry.
There's a lot of players, a lot of South Africans as well. Errands didn't play. The Dupree brothers didn't play.
So they were very understrength, which was quite weird. And they had the 40-man squad here. So the boys obviously came for a lekker tyd here.
Yeah, and they got a stomach bug as well. There's rumors they got a dirty eye stomach bug throughout the week. So
I was fail.
Something was dirty. Yeah, but it's not. He said there wasn't excuses and stuff.
But the coach sounded happy though, because obviously after the game he was adamant that they're going to celebrate the 1 point in Cape Town. So guys, when ik af toe kom vir vakansie, jy moet speelhokkies, okay?
Dis wat jy gesê, Wallabies sushi.
They're going to the malls and it's wine from guys, vat die Stormers aan. Come on.
Yeah, so that's good to see. We'll check later on what the fixtures is for especially the Bulls and the Stormers. But just quickly onto the Challenge Cup as well.
Yes.
Vergiet van Amsterdam and the Boise. So just quickly going through the results. So the Sharks against Oyena, 38-7. Sharks were looking good. They were looking very good. I'm not too sure in the shape of Oyena, but the Sharks are looking very good. And it was good to see, just to get their morale up. The confidence up.
I actually thought the score might be bigger looking at the class of Oyena. And I'm not trying to be rude. It's just reality. But it's a good win. It's good for them to get in that habit.
Into the next.
They're lying on top of their pool in the Challenge Cup, the Sharks. So they can obviously treat the two competitions differently and use that confidence that they currently have in Europe, and hopefully that will transfer to the URC.
Into the URC, yeah. No,
but on that game, I know we want to move on quickly, partner. Grant Williams is the point of difference. I know the Sharks are figuring out who they want to play at 9 with him and Jaden.
There's a lot of
I think they must stick with Grant.
I'm happy the Springboks are on form for me.
I really think they should stick with Grant. Grant has got a bit more of a spark at this current moment. He looks extremely hungry. He looks driven. And he gets the team going. So that's my 2 cents on that.
So yeah. So you want Grant to start Jaden on the bench?
I think so.
Or now just on form?
Just on current form.
Current form?
Yeah. I just honestly think, I know Jaden is I don't want to say the most solid one. He's obviously got a fantastic kicking game. He's a well-rounded scrum half with good decision making. Grant has got that edge, that snappiness. Yeah. He's just a 60 karretjie.
But I must say, he's in fantastic form. He's in fantastic form. And that's always going to be a debate, especially when you have two good nines and the two current nines at the moment. Yeah, but I won't say you're wrong, but it's probably on form, I can agree with you there.
But we're happy the Sharks on winning ways.
Yeah. Good to see. And then also we had a Lions and Montpellier. So Lions went to Montpellier. So Montpellier 13, Lions 3. Okay, that was a B team that went over. And it was a scrap in a wet game. Kaapse Klops and everything is there. Did you watch? Did you see?
And all the French teams have got their own bands in the stadiums and in the change rooms.
It made me thought of the day on the 2nd of Jan when we were like...
But Lions team put up a good fight.
Yeah, good
especially
fight
for I thought
it's a B team. I
thought Nico Steyn, the scrum half that play, I think he's a stud. I think he's a player that they should look after, the Lions, definitely. Especially with Sanele and Mornay. I think they got three really good scrum halves there in Joburg.
He got his opportunity, especially against a good nine, Kobus Reina, that played for Montpellier. So it was good to see, and especially on social media I saw as well that him playing against one of his heroes. That's fantastic to see a young guy like him getting the opportunity, playing against a 2-time Rugby World Cup medalist. Yeah, so good from the Lions, but unlucky about the results. So hopefully when they get back, the Lion King will be back. We backed them, but one of those things, eh?
Yeah.
And then we went to Amsterdam after that. It was the Cheetahs against Pau.
Yes,
Cheetahs against Pau. So Cheetahs 20 and Pau 33. Great fight for the Cheetahs, but Pau was a classy outfit.
Yeah,
and we spoke about those couple of players, especially Dan Robson. Did you see that try?
Yeah.
And that try was actually the point of difference, running through the 50-meter try, stepping a couple of guys, scoring under the poles. Unlucky for the Cheetahs, but I mean, all three of these, we'll check the pools after, but all three of these teams can finish in the... So it's top 16, can finish in the top 16 and hopefully get into the playoff spots when it comes to quarterfinals, semifinals.
I think the Cheetahs shouldn't be despondent or feel any way about this game. I think it was probably not a good reflection, but they've got a good idea now where they stand going into if they make that top 16.
Yeah.
What type of teams they're going to face and the quality of the teams they're going to face. So I know they will probably learn from it. Obviously they played in Amsterdam, which is not Bloemfontein.
It's not home.
That's the
it's
reality.
Home away from home.
Yeah. So the Cheetahs, they always put up a brave fight. They play attractive rugby. They're a very lovable team. Tough loss, but I think against a really good top 14 side.
Top 14 side, yeah. No, fair enough. And credit to those boys. So last more round for especially Investic Champions Cup and for the Challenge Cup. So we'll check the fixtures later on, but it's important for the boys to make sure we get the last one to qualify.
Yeah.
Because all the teams still needs to qualify. There's a couple of teams that have qualified. But all the best to the South African teams. It's time to shine bright like a diamond. Hey.
Who's next? Let's go.
Talk to me. Hey, who's next? The people's person.
Hey.
Should we go team? Let's talk team. Let's get going. Up next, Scarra Ntubeni. It's that guy Ntubeni.
Hey,
looking good.
What's going on here?
I was practicing a little bit.
He's trying his best.
Let me step in over here.
Help me.
What's going on here? Let's find the magic touch. Oh, here we go. Need some wisdom. Looking good.
In the hair.
Let's see this technique. Nice and straight. It is. Let's see.
It is better. He's hitting the target.
Beautiful stuff.
Let's go, Scarra.
Here we go, guys.
But
we got the most loved guy in Cape Town. Okay, it's not Juan de Jong, guys. Scarra Ntubeni in the studio. Apparently, there was a study.
Yes.
The most loved guy in rugby.
Yes.
Guess whose name was on top?
Sketman.
Not yours.
Sketman.
Sketman. Scarra, welcome to Behind the Rug, boy. How are you doing?
I'm good, Paki. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Scarra, welcome, mate. Good to see you here.
I'm just sweating here. Sorry, but yeah.
No, it's understandable. You're working hard, eh? So, straight from training it is, eh?
Juba, I'm actually going to start this interview and the show on this note. I haven't seen Sketch in 4 years, I think.
4 years.
Sketch, but damn, boyki. The grey hair, talk to me.
Hey, it's that little
nothing.
guy, bro.
Is it the little guy?
The little
Meaning
guy, yeah. Just grabbing, pulling.
The stress
Sleep,
levels.
no sleep, nothing. Bottle.
Spier wat on top.
The words,
man,
eh?
it's lekker to see you, boy.
Always good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
Yes, Steve.
No, Sketty, man, thanks for coming out, for making time. I know you're a little bit busy. I know it's like crunch time now, Investing Champions Cup. Boyki, let's take it back. It's a throwback Thursday, TVT. We're going way back. First of all, tell us about, where you come from, Sketty, the journey, and where you come from, especially when it comes to Kramer Week and those type of things.
Yeah, no. Good to see you too, Juba.
Yeah, it's been a while, eh?
No, obviously I grew up in the Eastern Cape, King Williamstown. Dale College, Dale Junior. And then I think that's where the love for rugby came from.
Yeah.
I think growing up, I had a lot of people to look up to, not only in rugby but also in different sports. Like the Makayantinis and Bandisa Marcus. They were all around us. So to see them on TV and whatever, and see them the following weekend in the streets, or in our. So I think that's where the belief or the love for rugby came from. I think that's when it started. I mean, I remember us playing with little Energate bottles or those bags where
Filled with grass.
Grass, the juice fiesta bottle.
those the thing where you put oranges, that net. Then we make the net and we put like whatever we can make just to make it give it a bit of weight.
Play around with it.
Yeah, and then when the street lights go on, you must pack.
As hy is toe gaan tyd, hè? Because it's dangerous outside.
You must pack.
And then straight to Cares, and you played for Border, eh?
Yeah, I played Border in the 16, and then then I went Cares. Cares, I did grade 11 in a matric. I did Craven Week there, and then I think the Craven Week in 2009, Coach Jacques Hannekom and all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we
Straight into the institute, was it? Yeah.
Actually, on the touch, we played for the same team, Craven Week.
Lions.
Because I played for the Lions 2 years previous.
Yes, 100%.
We're in the same team.
Not in the same team.
Yeah,
Listen carefully.
he was a year, 2 years.
Uncle Jacob said, listen carefully. Please, Boyki, come on. So, which year? 2009. Where was the Craven Week?
East London.
Okay, I thought it was with Sia and them, but it wasn't.
No, that was 2008.
In Pretoria?
Yeah, Pretoria.
Okay, my
I
bad.
played that was grade 11. Yeah, but I was academy.
Okay.
Grade 11 and then
Matric.
And then
I
straight.
remember when Kosia was most on all the posters.
Yes.
And,
Huh?
and-
Already?
Yeah,
Since
already.
the-
Yeah,
Iman
yeah.
Elton.
Nothing has
Exactly.
changed. Huh?
Yeah. And then there was a hooker that I was competing with, Gary Topkin. Yeah.
Ronda Bosch.
Ronda Bosch, yeah.
Yes.
And then Sia got bounced by Gary Topkin. So I'm like, Sia, you are the main guy now. How can a hooker
Poster
bump
boy.
you? How can a hooker bump you? X8 no.
Yeah. And then obviously the opportunity comes to go to the institute. I was there 2007,
Yeah,
2008.
yeah.
So I had to leave. Because I knew Scarra was coming. It's dangerous, huh? Dangerous damn. How was that, Boyki? And also with, being there, I think you guys had a great year and a couple of great players with France and I think Eben and Sia and all the boys. How was that journey?
Yeah, I think it was a proper, proper journey. Like as you're saying, it was a good experience. Made a lot of friends that I still have today, and I think we were very blessed or we were very lucky that we had like so many guys who are still playing and guys who became Springboks or are Springboks and traveling, playing all over the world. I think we had the Sears, Eben, Nizam. Ricky Skrider. We had like
Jeez,
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Name lekkertjies en Scarra Ntubeni. Get in there.
And Sketchy, why did you decide to leave Joburg and come down to Cape Town? Was it a rugby decision? Was it a bit of, hey, Stellenbosch is calling my name, that's who I am, that's my personality, that's what I like to be in Cape Town? Or was it provinces was obviously after you? What was the reason for moving away from Joburg?
I think in the beginning it didn't sink in. Like moving down to Cape Town. I think it was just like I supported Western Province, the Scalas, the Andries
Jan
and all
and the
the
boys,
and Chuba and
Yeah.
and then like the opportunity came. So I was like, geez, okay. I was in Joburg and I was like, yo, this is a proper opportunity. But at the time, it didn't even make sense. You know what I mean? It was just like going to Stellenbosch and maybe Varsity. Oh, there wasn't even Varsity Cup then. Like just play, finish my degree and then I'm done.
Yeah, yes. So, hey, what a journey. And then straight 100 caps a couple of weeks ago. That would have been massive. I mean, welcome to the club, eh?
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a journey it's been, eh? Talk me through your career so far, especially in a Stormers jersey, and also the big moment, you know, going onto the field with, you know, with your little man, the mini.
Can we give him can we see him for one
Yeah,
second?
Get him in here. So, guys, this is little Siabonga.
Yeah,
mini Scarra. So we got him in the studio actually, That's why, where the noise comes from,
It's no noise. No, family.
The people would think it was a crash, but it was no crash. Let's get him in here.
Let's get him in.
Oh, there he is.
Welcome, Boykie, to behind the rock. Look, he wants the mic, Scarra. Look, he wants the mic.
He's a man of 1,000 words, eh? Like he's that. Yeah. Talk me about the 100 and that opportunity.
Yeah, no, I think it was obviously like as you're saying, joining the club. Like I never obviously thought I would join the club after I think 7 or 8 operations, like I spoke about the other day. So it was really, you know, you start off your career and you think you're the man, and then the wheels fall off at some stage, you know. And I was just lucky to just keep getting second opportunities, you know, even after injuries. And so I think it was a very emotional getting my 100. And I sort of lost track, you know, where I was. I knew I was on 90-something, 92, 94, 95. And then, when I got told, you're 99 now.
Big surprise, eh? Yeah, it comes fast, quickly, yeah. No, it's fantastic.
He actually made his debut against us in the Currie Cup game.
Currie Cup, at
Newlands.
Yeah.
I remember that fondly. I got another hiding at Newlands in the Bulls jersey.
Paggy, you know, Paggy always used to chirp.
Yeah.
Never. Guys, I was the kindest, most quietest rugby player ever.
No, disagree. Fake news. He's like that. Get up my.
And then after the game, he's such a lekker guy.
He's a lekker guy.
What?
Between the 4 lines, different story.
I never chirped, boys. I never chirped.
Come on, man.
Paggy, you didn't stop talking on the field.
The truth will set you free. But that's nice. That's all nice. Don't worry about it. It's part of nice.
Storm clicky going on here. Okay. All right. But Sketchy, then obviously, in all essence, 100 games for one province. That is, I don't think it's an achievement that we should take lightly. I mean, that is fantastic. You told us now about 7 surgeries or 7 injuries. How did you persevere through those tough times? Obviously, you are happy in Cape Town, but I mean, injuries, we all know it. It's still from a mental point of view, or from I don't want to say you get down, but sometimes 100 can become far. Like 100 games is a lot of time, and having 7 injuries, how did you stay positive? And was it because of the love for province, or was it you just have a drive for rugby?
Yeah, it wasn't always a drive, you know. You didn't always have a drive. You obviously go through waves. You guys also know, you know, you go through the paces. But I think I was very lucky whenever I had a down, like a gray area, I always had good people around me. I had the missus, I had, you know, family, I have good friends. Like, I could talk to anyone, you know, and say, like, Jesus, I think I'm going to call it a day. And then Juba would say, nah, boyki, you know, chop one day at a time, you know. Yeah, so I think I was very fortunate to have those people in my ear the whole time, you know, because I think it's not always going to be lekker. But like when you look back, you're like, it was all worth it, you know. And like hopefully I can also shine that light, like what Juba and the other guys were on my life, because especially with the injuries and the tough times and the rehab, you're in there at 6, 7 in the morning, you're out in the afternoon, you're alone as well, you know, you're running alone, you're gymming alone, you got physios, you got treatment. So I think all the people that were around me, you know, I think those are the ones who and the late video calls and, you know, and you know, I think those are the things that just keep you going, because you also talk to people who've experienced what you're going through, you know. And then I think I was very fortunate.
Having good people around you makes
the world of a difference, eh? Yeah.
What
Support staff,
Juba always says,
what?
Show me your friends.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of stuff that he says.
Hey,
show
show
me your friends
and I'll show you who you are. Yeah.
No, I'll show you a future.
Huh?
I can't even down here. I can't even.
No.
You probably read it on the wall somewhere.
Definitely.
Show you a future.
Yes,
No,
man.
the voice said, no. It is what it is.
Sketchy, and obviously while we're on the injury front, right? I used to, obviously we played against each other for ages. Quick question. The taping on the calves. Let's quickly talk about it. It was always Kanisho tape on the calves. And in the warm-up when I talked to my boy, wat is Scarra op die kite? Daar is die kite nie. What's going on in the calves?
I mean, these aren't calves, these are bulls.
Yes,
Yeah. But the racehorse doesn't have calves. Tell this guy. Is there space?
Yeah.
Is there space?
was the taping for cramps? What was the taping for?
Yeah, I had a lot of tears in my calves, but
Okay.
then it was for cramps. But then when the K-tape came up with the colors,
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was like
yeah.
with the blue and the red and the what.
Okay,
You know,
I was just wondering. I had
Shine
to ask
bright
it.
like a diamond.
I had to ask it because I had the same on my Emmys. My Emmys was fine,
Yeah.
but it just felt good.
Yeah.
I was like one of those kids in high school.
Yeah,
Keep
but
the
you
colours the
must
same.
you must stick out, when you play on TV, so the commentator can just see, oh, there's Scarra. You see,
yeah,
the blue or the red,
Hey you. Hey you.
Scat man, just quickly as well. You mean you are one club man. You've been in the Stormers for a very, very long time. You've obviously speak about the passion for this jersey, your journey you've had. Is there any ambition for you maybe to maybe just to feel the Premiership? Test the top 14. I know you've just started. You little Scarra that came now as well. So what's the plans in that and how you see things roll out?
Yeah, they are. If something nice comes up, or it doesn't have to be crazy, but just something where I can move with my family, and because I'm not the same guy I was, so now I've got this trailer,
Yeah, things change quickly. We grow up, we mature.
Hey, hy gaat in die moeilikheid.
We'll cut that.
No, just I think if something nice comes up, I think I'll definitely take it.
Yeah.
I think now I've reached a stage where, like, I don't want to say nothing to prove, but I think like I've done my stint. Yeah. So I think if something nice were really to come up, then I'll definitely say, double thank you, and then move on, and then just for also experience for them, just to be that side and travel. Both of you have done it, and you guys have been all over. Yeah, just for 2-3 years or as long as my body can hold. Sorry, and then come back, and then hopefully. But I'll send you guys my CV. So
Yeah. Just send it around. He knows a couple of people. He's been France, Japanese, sushi.
Stop
French
attacking
fries.
me.
Stop asking. You've got more
Come on,
connections. You've played more leagues than me. So hook him up, man.
I wasn't as fortunate to play with the Stormers. Okay.
Oh, you wanted to.
No. Guys, you know me. I'm a blue bull. Yet die van die vloed af nie.
Maar wat er geëet? 7-Up, he knows.
Oh, wow.
7-Up. Okay, that is it, mate. Listen,
I'm
Scary.
still playing.
Yeah.
Scary, just quickly as well. You've been in the Springbok squad for a very long time. I mean, a couple of caps, but you've been in the squad for a long time. Learning from these from a lot of senior players. Especially like your younger days, Scout Brits and Tian Liebenberg. What if you learn from them? You still have ambition also to add a couple of caps to that green and gold? Or is the 30 club is it too much? The lower
Yeah,
back,
I think it's a bit too much. Yeah, but if it comes up, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's a bit to feel, man. But I think I was very fortunate right through my career. Yeah, like if I can name the team when I started playing just at Stormers, like the backline.
You started young at 20.
Yeah. If I can name the backline, Ricky January, Bola, two Springboks, 10
Peter Grant, Willem de Waal,
Juba,
Juan de Jong.
Jacques Fourie,
Gio
Jean
Upload.
de Villiers. On the wings, Gio, Brian Abena. At the back, Conrad Jantjies, Joe Peterson. That's just the backs. And then the forwards, same story. So I think
Blessed,
I was fortunate from day one. And, even when I had a bad game, I had like these 14 guys around me who just covered it up, So, and I learned like a lot from them, from Scarra and all the Scarras.
Yeah. The burger one and everyone.
And Tian and Andries Becker and Flo and, just to Dwayne. And it was just crazy.
And sorry, partner, I'm going to interrupt you there. I actually want to ask him now, just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Being a young guy in that situation, obviously, for me, it was intimidating around the Victors and those type of boys. How did you handle that intimidation of having such big names? Because it's lekker to share your experience now, but when you were 20 years old, it must have been walking into the HPC and you're like, how did you handle it, like trainings and trying to obviously just settle into the squad?
Yeah, I think I had to pinch myself a lot of times because I remember sometimes Andres used to give me lifts to training, you know, and in my room I had a photo of him on my wall, and now he's hooting outside, he's picking me up for training.
Can't be late.
So I think, and they were very welcoming. There were a lot of guys who stayed in the southern suburbs, and I think that softened the blow for me because like me and Sia would be at home, and then Skalkberger would be like, boys, Tuesday or Wednesday we're going out for dinner, all the southern suburb guys. You know, so you got to know the older guys, you know, even in preseason. Like, we used to do this thing where the southern suburb guys, our off day used to be Wednesday. So Tuesdays we used to have a dinner, and then we invite one guy from the northern suburbs. Like, we tell them, like, it's Skalk's wife's birthday, so they need to come, like, suit up and flowers. And then we chilling in shorts and whatever. So it was just like a nice way to everyone to get to know each other.
Yesie.
Yeah.
Yes, so that was lekker days, eh?
Gaat lekker in die Kaap, okay?
Talking about the days, and obviously most of your rugby was at Newlands, and now at DHS Stadium. Listen, talk me about the supporters in front there by Newlands. Intimidating, ne?
Yeah, they can.
I heard a couple of stories with the pillows, huh?
Share, please.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
No, only the ones.
No, I don't mind. They're my friends now. We're winning.
So, are they still there?
Yeah, they still wear. They come with the
the
mask.
mask,
Yeah, the mask. Yeah,
still
the Power
vocal?
Rangers, yeah, they're still very vocal. But at least now there's a gap now. You see it kept on saying.
Oh, you can't hear them like you used to.
There you could hear them like like they were here.
Yes, they were loud. Eh?
Yeah, they were loud.
Take out the pillows, eh?
Yeah, it's just see they were rough. Yeah, they were rough.
That's good. That's good.
But it's yellow mense. Yellow mense is rough.
No.
You
Guys,
say like it is.
Yeah.
We call it
Even-
respect.
even-
you guys were the home team.
Even when you go to buy bread, why you play so?
Now imagine playing in Pretoria.
Yeah, it's like, Gia flikkies een nummer, ik wil hem gewoon bel. He's like, now we're in the line in checkers or whatever.
Chirping. I think our people are obviously just extremely passionate, Sketchy, man. Huh? I love those. Yeah, meneer. Sketchy, and let's quickly on the Springbok thing. Obviously, your first call-up was in 2013.
Yeah,
to the box.
Yeah.
Obviously, a long time before you made your debut. How did you? Because I know you as a guy with the biggest smile. Never got something bad to
People's
say.
person,
Utter professional. How do you keep that smile? Obviously, we all are. I think we all are very competitive by nature. That's why you had such a long career, and you're still you're still in your career. How do you handle that professionalism? How did you keep it to a fact that you got your smile, you never lost who you are as a human being, even though your dream was still. You didn't get what you strive for as quickly as you probably wanted to. And how did you stay so professional?
I don't think I was always the most professional, but I think I enjoyed it. I always enjoyed it. I think I fell off the rails a lot during my career, but then like I always remembered, like a lot of things reminded me of like why I'm playing. Like sometimes you'd be down or whatever, you'd be injured, and then you meet a kid that like greets you, or like you make someone's day, and then you're like, geez, like this is what I wanted 10 years ago, and now I'm here, you know, and then why am I not enjoying it? You know what I mean? It's like when you are like under 19 or in school, you're like, yo, I wanted to play for the Bulls or whatever. And then when you get there, you get complacent. You're like, now I must wake up early to go to training. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we all go through that, but then something will just give you like that little spark, like. You'd be in a shop and then a kid would like almost cry just because he saw you, and you're like, geez, this was me like 20 years ago. Yeah, so I don't know. But I think that's always given me like always thinking living in the now, or like appreciating or
What you have.
Yeah, because otherwise you just keep chasing more and more and more. Not that you don't have to chase, but you don't appreciate then
What you
where
have
you
at the
are now or what you have,
Talking about right now, Sket, man. You obviously got a couple of games coming up. You've been playing some fantastic rugby as well now this past couple of games, I must say. And, you know, there's youngsters coming through, Andre Guventer, JJ Kotze. What is the vibe like within you guys and, you know, helping each other and that competitive edge in there?
Yeah, no, I think we've got a good relationship like with the four of us. And I must also like, I know I've got whatever I can still you know contribute to, I'll do, and it's part of the journey, you know. It's part of like Tian and Scarra and them. They were also where I am now when you know. So it's also it's also for me to like give them whatever I can, if it's knowledge or support or, you know, even though we're in the same position, but because the curtain will close at some point, you know. So we know. So you have to like do your thing but yeah, they're good guys. All of them are good guys, and and they also like, we all appreciate each other, you know. Like Fenas will come to me and say, yeah, thank you. You helped me with this or you helped me with that, you know. So
you're gonna reach 40. Is it? They say the forwards can reach.
I wanted to ask now. Yeah. What is your number in your head? If I have to put you on the spot, 38, 39?
No, 38 near.
Not.
That is maybe.
But you guys in the front row can go forever.
Yeah, forwards,
but now it's proper.
You're feeling it now.
It's copper stamp.
So
every Tuesday.
The Kate don't help at the cast.
So 37 you're saying? Is that the number you got?
I think 6.
I think 38.
At the end of the day, it's year by year. Especially when you get to 33, it's about it. You take an inch by inch, play by play, till you finish. You know?
What is on the walls there?
You know that engine, when you get to, it's like an engine. You see the youngsters, they're just kicking balls, they're running. Now you must still stretch, or you must get on the bike.
It takes 20 minutes.
Just to get on the field.
The bike is the one.
Just to get on the field, you need to first warm up.
Switch on.
Yes, switch on.
But surely Dobbo gives the over 30 club Mondays off?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Wow. Sorry.
In your days, maybe.
No, that was the great thing about playing in France.
Yeah.
Management is always...
Yeah, like the management of the older boys, you get your Mondays off every now and again, obviously depending on the results.
Yeah.
When it's going well, they give you the Monday off, which works like a flippin' dream. Just gives that lubricant oil a bit of extra day or two, meneertjie, okay?
Yeah, 100%.
Huh? And obviously the future. A birdie, partner.
Huh?
A birdie, yes.
Okay.
You know I love listening to birdies.
In golf, huh?
Yeah. They're in the northern suburbs. Northern suburbs where I stay, there's all kind of birds.
Not on the golf
floating.
course, but okay.
No.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
A birdie told me he's got his own little spot.
Spot.
As meet and Jana, and it's, I don't know what is happening. Sketchy?
He's a
tell us
businessman,
about, tell the rakkers and everyone out there a bit about Umlilo, eh? How do I pronounce it?
Umlilo.
Sing that song. One big nasi.
Umlilo.
Yeah, she's got the body.
Mama, that was my old days.
Let me listen.
Tell the rakkers what happens at Umlilo. Where can we find it? What is it about?
No, we at the old biscuit mill. Okay. Yeah, we there every weekend. Chisanyama, some African, you know, we got some sheep heads, we got briskets, we got, you know, lamb chop, sausage. We try and but we've got bigger plans. We're not just gonna be there. We've got bigger plans. But we don't want to mention them. We'll
keep it.
And it's only weekends.
Yeah, only weekends for now, yeah. But we do the odd events as well. So we'll do, like, if they have first Thursdays, we'll do, or if there's Cape Town 10s, so we're doing Cape Town 10s, you know. So
I'll see you there.
We'll see you there.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Are you going to play?
I'm coaching.
Coaching?
Yes.
Not player coach?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Sketchy. Some of us, the body is...
I can organize some tape.
No.
Can you hit him up, man?
I need Q20.
We're looking for a 9.
Q20.
Huh?
Don't look further.
We're looking for a 9, huh?
Don't look, look further.
Yo, we're looking for a 9.
Which team are you coaching?
Wow. There we go.
Oh, wow.
There we go. We're not cutting that out. We're staying that.
I got the invite recently.
Okay, we'll put it in the description, eh?
Behind the rack is priority for now, guys. I'll get to the team. Okay.
I'm feeling bad to the players, eh?
But you guys are going off track. I want to talk about Umlilo, man. Come on, boys. Has it always been a thing you wanted to do?
Yeah, I spoke to my partner about it, business partner about it, a while ago, and then he was like, "Listen," because he already has a business there that we're gonna. Yeah, long story short, and then he was like, "Bro, there's a gap here. Should we do it?" I was like, obviously, I know nothing about that industry, but I obviously
Willing to learn,
like the meat, like whatever, and he's a chef, so I was like, let's do it. Like we have nothing to lose, and yeah, let's and yeah, I think the support has been amazing. Like everyone like posting and helping, and so yeah.
But I understand that obviously, as I said, there's a study that said he's the most loved guy in Cape Town.
Yes, that's why.
So it makes Ruckus, it makes
sense.
a lot of sense.
That opportunities comes
that
his way.
he's doing well.
100%.
A study.
So Ruckus, weekends?
Weekends?
Yes.
Where?
When are we going? When are we going?
Where is it? Can you remember? Where is it?
Umlilo.
No, that's the name.
Yeah, I'll put it in Google and I'll get there. Okay, Skat? Put it on WhatsApp for me.
I'll drop a pin.
Legendary.
Skat, man, gee, that was nice. Just to catch up with you, I haven't seen you for a long time. And that's 4 years.
It's been a while. The last time I saw him was at Opa Mahoje's house. When I stayed with Opa.
In Bloom.
In Bloom. That was the last time that I saw Sket. That was 2019.
Yeah,
We were in the trenches then.
Tough.
Life was doing this with us.
Oh, goodness.
That's how we know him. Out of sight, out of mind. He doesn't make time. But anyway, check it out. Skat, thanks a lot for making
before we
the time.
finish,
you
you need
to
to
us.
come pop in.
Yeah.
Gotland's missing you.
Huh?
Gotland's
People
missing
missing
you.
me.
He's always on his phone. He's not
There's no-
focused like he was when he was with you.
Not like he used to. We'll do that, yeah. Skat, thank you very much for coming out.
No,
It was awesome
thank
to
you.
catch up with you. I know you've got
Always,
a
man.
busy schedule and you're flying
man.
out now as well. And it's business end of the season for you boys. All the best. You know,
you, my
hopefully
man.
that less K-tip will go down
Yeah.
to the calves. And fantastic and cracking season for you, man.
No, thanks, Shuba. Good to see you guys. And
Yeah,
Puffy.
Yeah, it's lekker
Thanks,
to see you.
man.
And
Yes, yeah.
congrats on the 100.
Thank you, my man.
That's
Thank
a
you.
massive
Yeah, it's a
achievement.
massive-
Yes, honestly. For one place.
I'm still waiting for my congratulations. Man. You skips, he always jumps over my head. Okay, but yeah.
Bozo.
It's not about you.
Okay.
man,
Just checking. Cheers, hey. That's Scarra Ntubeni.
Cheers. Click like and subscribe.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you.
Ooh, Tuben. Scarra Ntubeni.
Whole family was here.
Fantastic.
Love it.
Whole family. Good to see.
But that is the environment behind the racket.
Yes, it's a family. Let's talk about a family. Let's talk about Scarra Ntubeni. Hey?
Gaat met
That's
diesel
fantastic. It's fantastic to see. And at the end of the day, it's all we have, It's the people close to us, the people that loves us. It's the memories. It's the only things you can take away. The
And
rest is
it's
just
lekker.
extra.
It's obviously one of your old teammates, our friend. It's lekker to celebrate his career, man.
Yeah.
I know he's not done yet,
Yep.
but reaching that milestone,
To see is-
really good. And I know a lot of people, the type of person that he is. It's just
100%, yeah.
so much more happier for the guy.
Yeah,
Lekker
good
to
to have
have
him on
him
the
here.
show. Yeah, we must get him back. Hey, talk about deep rugby stuff, but it's fantastic to
Ek
see.
moet gaat vlees eet daar by sy plek.
Ja, ons
Hey.
gaan. Een beetje van een
Choppietjie.
skinnietjes en hij goed aanzetten.
Ja, dankie.
But we'll enjoy it. Yeah, weekends, come call me and we'll get there. Share the
Lilo.
location. Yeah. Lilo.
Hey, one big nasi.
Okay.
See, yeah.
Yes. Partner, let's quickly, fixtures, let's make sure we cover the games coming up. Massive game coming up. I mean, it's the last week before playoffs actually starts. Top 16 will get going. Just looking at the Investing Champions Cup, our two teams.
Just hold on quickly, partner. Ruckus, am I right, partner, when I say the top 16 is knockout phase? So you play
It's knockout
and
phase.
then you're out.
So it's top 16 into the quarterfinals, into the semifinals, into the final.
Okay, all
And the
good.
final in Tottenham Stadium.
Hotspurs. Okay,
Yeah, so
all
the
good.
final will be that side, and also for if you don't make the top 16 in the Investing Champions Cup, if you're number 5 in all 4 pools, you will play top 16 for the Challenge Cup. So guys, it's easy. So that if you're 5th on your pool, you go to the Challenge Cup and you still have the opportunity to
play for a
qualify
trophy.
and go to the final and hopefully win a trophy.
Okay.
So it's a lot of rugby still up for grabs and trophies up for grabs, and we'll have to see what's going to happen. Obviously, the URC is also in full swing, but it's an important week. This week especially to qualify and make sure you get opportunity to invest, to win the big one. Because Investing Champions Cup is the big one. It's not the Challenge Cup.
Okay.
Investing Champions Cup, the Range Rover. We want to win the Range Rover. Guys, moving into our fixtures, massive games coming up. We've got the Bulls up first against Bordeaux. That's on Saturday at 3 o'clock.
Oof.
Massive game. So a lot of questions. Is the A team is going to play from the, they've rested a couple of guys. Are they going to play in this game against a team that's, for me, pace setters? I don't know how you feel. Pace setters. Damien Pinot. Jalibert. We'll see. Maybe they'll send a B team. I don't know.
Look at my gut feeling. Partners telling me they've qualified. Looking at a lot of their players are going to play Six Nations.
Yeah.
So they might come over, but they might not play. So that obviously I'm going to back the Bulls to get 5 points in that game. 3 o'clock in January at Loftus. There is nothing in my body that is doubting the Bulls taking 5 points in that game.
Yeah.
Nothing in my body.
I'll agree. Depending on what Bordeaux will obviously.
Partner, I'm looking into your eyes. You got the brownish eyes. I'm telling you now, even if they send their stronger side, 3 o'clock January in Pretoria.
I agree with you. Just because I think all the big boys are going to play, your Kurtleys and your Kanans in the Valley. So, fantastic game to look out for. And then also on Saturday, away, Stormers versus Stade Francais in France. French fries. Also, Stade Francais not looking very good. Lost in that pool. We'll quickly cover that pool as well.
Has the Stormers qualified yet, partner?
No, they haven't qualified yet. So it's a very, actually, our pool is very tight.
Yes.
You've got Leinster that's obviously looking fantastic at the top of the log. Stormers is looking is second now with 9 points, same with Leicester. But La Rochelle is playing Sale Sharks. So I think the Stormers are safe. Leicester and the Stormers and Leinster will go through. The winner,
the Stormers should be safe.
Should be safe, yeah. The winner of Stade Francais and the winner of Sale Sharks is going to go through, I think. And it's going to be a crack of a game, especially with Sale playing at home. La Rochelle traveling over to Manchester. And they are hungry. They're looking hungry, especially what happened last weekend. It's a must-win for them. They're defending champions and they're a team that wants to be in the playoffs and give him a shout. You just need to reach the top 16. It's all it is. You don't need top this, top that to get out. You want that home playoff spot, ending top first and second.
And do you think the Stormers are going to get the result in Paris?
I think so. I think Stade Francais is not looking good for me. Stormers is finding their straps now at the moment. We're finding our straps nice and smooth. The guys are in fantastic form. If we do go less strength team, B team, hopefully it will be enough experience within a couple of players, especially at 9, especially at 10, at 15 as well. But we got a good squad, man. I feel like there's this, our second and third option, especially at hooker, especially at 9, we got two good, strong options there. Guys stepped up as well, like, guys like Suleiman Hartzenberg that stepped up in that game, that played fantastic game, is settling himself at number 13, future for 13 jumper. But like Zas and Hachiva Daimani, I think we're looking strong. We can just build from there. It's an important game for us because we want a home top 16 spot and hopefully a home quarterfinal.
Okay.
And then we also got the Challenge Cup coming up, a couple of games up there as well. Looking very good. Cheetahs is playing Oyonnax, also going away. They were away, home, away last weekend. But Saturday, quarter past, home, away, Amsterdam. So 5:15, it's Oyonnax against the Cheetahs.
In
Oyonnax.
Oh, my goodness.
So they're traveling. Obviously, the Lions is playing at home against Ospreys.
Freezing.
On Sunday, so the 2 Sunday games, 3 o'clock. Lions versus Ospreys, at home. And then also 7:30 on Sunday, carte blanche time. We've got the Dragons versus the Sharks. Sharks need to...
Where?
In Wales, at Dragons.
Yes.
So the Sharks is important for the Sharks. Sunday, 7:30.
Wow.
It's almost Monday. Eh? You like the 3 o'clock Sunday, you said, eh?
Yeah.
That Lions game, you'll obviously check that one out.
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the fixtures. Looking forward to that one. I think looking at the moment and the teams and where we stand, I think all 5 teams, the 2 in the Investing Champions Cup will qualify easily.
I think all of our teams will qualify.
All of our teams will qualify.
Yeah.
We'll reach the top 16.
Yes.
And then we'll see. Hopefully they'll do well and get victories, all of them, to make it a home game in the top 16. You want a home top 16, home quarterfinal, makes it just easier for the travel.
Yeah, definitely. We want to play, especially this time of the year, we want to play in South Africa rather with the heat and the conditions we know and we understand.
Yep.
Rather than going that side where it might be rain, muddy.
Some of those games, it look
40
terrible.
pitches. So I think we should try and control the controllables this weekend, especially the boys that are playing at home, like the Bulls. Get that
Lions,
5 points. The Lions, making sure that because they are on a good wicket, the Lions rugby
they're on a
team,
good wicket, yeah.
and they need that momentum. It's like going downhill in rollerblades. Gaan we nie ding.
Yeah.
Okay?
Move with them.
Move with them.
Rol met die
Bly op
balletjie.
die paadjie. Moenie links of regs kykie.
En dan gaat
Win. Okay?
Yeah, because
Dan gaan hulle.
after this game, obviously we got 3 weeks off. Most of the teams got 3 weeks off. So it's a good time to rest.
And come
Hulle
behind the
December
rack.
nou.
And for the boys to come to the
Yes,
show.
yes. Let's meet. Let's catch up, man.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's everything covered for this weekend. Looking forward to this weekend. And yeah, that's a good chicken wrap. Another episode, fantastic episode. Obviously, we had a fixtures. We know what's coming. But also, massive. Guys, this weekend, massive. Hey, let's get credit where it's due.
Hulle weet nie wat ons weet
Hulle
nie.
weet nie wat hulle weet nie. Ons weet nie. Hulle weet nie.
Wat ons weet nie.
Ricus du Plessis against...
How do you pronounce that guy's surname?
Strickland? Is it Strickland?
Stickland. Amper so Stickland daar in Belgium.
Yeah. So Ricus du Plessis, all the best. We fully behind you. It's important. Hey, chip, chip, pow, pow. Hatoek.
Ja.
Maak seker.
Gee maar roundhouse kick.
Huh?
Gee maar roundhouse
Gee
kick.
my
As hy sê
iets,
jip sak 'n roundhouse kick hom.
Yeah.
So Driekus.
Yeah, BTR is fully behind you. We'll obviously set our alarms, and we know it's an early morning.
3
but
o'clock.
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the
4,
morning.
5, sometimes it takes a bit.
But it
a
will
bit of
only be
time for-
15 minutes, want dan gaan hy ou snork.
Yeah, first round, huh?
Ja.
In, out.
In out.
Stap in, maak stront, stap uit.
Sê weer.
Stap in, maak stront, stap uit. Okay. Ach, gaat jy. And yeah, fantastic partner. That was good to cover a couple of things. Hopefully we'll have a brilliant weekend, especially when it comes to rugby. And hulle weet nie wat ons weet nie. Huh? Too good.
Eet hom.
And
Okay.
that's a chicken wrap, guys.
Yes.
And yeah.
I was just about to say,
Yes,
guys,
keep it
our episode
sexy, keep it
always,
sexy.
we have our beauty moment of the week. This week, we're going to give it to the Frenchies, the French Flair,
French flies.
down in Bordeaux. Started by Matthew Jalibert.
Jalibert.
Fantastic try by Bordeaux, Bagler. And this beauty moment of the week is by Damien Pinot. Have a look at this.
Yes, let's go.
Lucu, Bourros, Jalibert standing deep, thought about the cross kick, then decided to run it instead, and this is why, ghosting through Saracens, Lucu on the inside, Moefana, Pinot is hunting for the try, and he's coasting all the way home for yet another score.
Beauty.
Now, let's...
Bad boys
Scoring
four.
tries like that from
Beautiful.
counter-attack is always lovely to see.
Yeah.
And they
And
are
especially
team
from
on fire.
Jalibert.
Matthew Jalibert.
Jalibert. Huh? It just rolls off the
Wrong.
tongue. Eh? Fantastic to see. So they're coming up to Loftus and hopefully
I think when I'm in the dog box, my wife, I'm just going to say Matthew Jalibert.
Jalibert. Guys, fantastic. Eh?
Yeah.
And thank you very much for all the responses. Thank you for a like, share,
Subscribe.
Always say, put it in your calendar like we said last weekend, guys. Rakas, thanks a lot for all the support. And tune in. Make sure you tick that boxes, inch by inch, play by play.
Part of your habit, guys. We need to be part of your habit. It needs to be automatically.
Yes.
I get the notification from YouTube. I watch Behind the Rack. I click on the comment section and I talk to the two of us. Okay?
Yes, because we like to catch up with you.
And ek reply ook sommer.
Okay. Ons almal reply.
Okay. Guys, Behind the Rack always brought to you by Lulabet.
Yep.
Thank you for your ongoing support. And as always, Rooibos Man
Skincare. Our partners.
Yes,
eh?
keeping the lights on. Even during load shedding, we can still be here on Behind the Rack.
Yeah.
Guys,
crucial.
I'm Rudy Page.
I'm Juan de Jong.
And the rack is clear.